Almost every troll in Dungeons & Dragons that I've ever seen played is played wrong, in my opinion. But let's really delve into it. Let's talk about tactical ways to kill your party with trolls. Today, it's all about trolls. Let's jump right on in. The first thing we have to acknowledge when dealing with trolls is the ability to regenerate. And so often the players know you hit a troll with fire and it stops regenerating. Here's the thing. If I'm a regenerating troll and I'm up against a group of adventurers and trying to kill them for whatever reason, either for food or for death or for territory, and they hit me with a firebolt, that's one of the scariest things I will ever encounter is when my regenerative abilities turn off. When that wound does not heal, I can take a beating. I can take a punishment. I know that because I've lived the life of a troll. It's like a great white shark or a whale. They have scars all across their bodies. They don't live a passive life. Neither do trolls. But the moment you turn the regenerative ability off, you think that troll's not going to run away, not going to find a way to attack that party on, sneak into and peel someone apart. Remember, trolls are not dumb. They may be animalistic, they may be ruthless, they may be on the dumber side, but you turn their ability to regenerate off, one of two things is going to happen. The fight or flight, a natural instinct of an animal is going to come in. You've got it, I've got it. Maybe they'll go into a berserker frenzy, rage, or they'll run away. But that gives you tactics that you can choose as a dungeon master that makes them more lively and also can make them more dangerous. On the note of trolls, there is the weakness to fire. Here's the thing. If your party uses fire early on, the troll may go into a rage, or it may go, I'm going to go away. This is not someone I want to mess with. And so the thing is, that encounter may end as soon as that wizard goes, firebolt. That troll's like, peace out, I'm out. So remember, that weakness to fire doesn't mean they're stupid. So that may turn into them coming back later on. Maybe they try to steal their stuff. Maybe the troll stalks them and grabs that wizard and pummels them to a pulp while he's asleep. There's a lot of things that can happen when that weakness is exposed. At the same time, when that troll is almost dead and gets hit with a firebolt, I guarantee you it's not looking at that fighter anymore. It's not looking at that archer. It's going straight to whoever hit him with fire if it has to fight. It's going to take that down. Remember, that troll is not dumb and it knows it can regenerate. You turn its regeneration off, it'll take attacks of opportunity. It doesn't care about that. Its most beneficial thing it can do is regenerate. Turn that off, it will end the person that took that away. Also with trolls, tactical retreats. If your player is not using fire against the troll and they've taken it to half hit points, there's no way that troll is going to stand there. It's going to run off. It's going to run away. And now your party has to decide, do they follow it into the forest? Where's that troll running? Does it have a lair nearby? How far away is that lair? Is there anyone in the party that can keep up? If the monk gets close, does that troll turn around and just beat him to a pulp? Remember, trolls are not something to be taken lightly. And if they get away and one of the party members separates themselves, how many rounds can that party member last dealing with that troll by themselves? Most of the time, we put a singular troll, up against a party that needs all four of its members. And trolls don't have to be solitary. It could have a group in the back and one is simply out hunting. What if there's a troll family nearby? There's so many things you can do that a tactical retreat makes sense. And calling for reinforcements also makes sense depending on the strength of the party. Trolls are not dumb. They will run away to fight again another day. And that also means, can they track the party? Do they have superior tracking skills? I don't know. Look at the stat block. You make the decision, because remember, stat blocks are a suggestion. You can change any of that, including the lore. If you're using trolls and not using ambush tactics, there's a reason there's a myth and legend of trolls underneath a bridge. Trolls are there to ambush. Why? I don't really know. I've never really given much thought of lore between trolls and my realm, my world, my place. The bottom line is trolls can fit so many things in your world that you can use them as such. And using them to ambush their prey, especially smaller parties or merchant caravans, maybe they're trying to find food, maybe they're scavengers, maybe they eat us like we eat cattle. And we are more like plucking a mushroom out of a forest that's traversing across the terrain, or maybe they're territorial but sit and wait. Trolls can be a lot of different things, and you as the dungeon master can make them fit those things. You can take 1,000 different lores and 1,000 different messages to influence the players and what they think of the trolls, but in the end, they serve to fit the purpose you are. And I use my trolls to set up ambushes. I still love the troll bridge. Or the bridge troll, you decide. The other thing I do when using trolls is environmental hazards. I'll put trolls near rivers. I'll put trolls near bridges. I'll put trolls near cliffs, high trees, fast-moving water. I'll put them on mountainsides. I'll put them near lava. I'll put them near glaciers. I'll use trolls in every scenario, but trolls are never just in the woods. And if they are, they're grappling people, they're dragging them basically behind trees, and they're pummeling them down as everyone tries to shoot them and using those trees as cover. They use their environment to their advantage. A basic troll encounter is already scary when it's on flat terrain. Put it in terrain where you have set up to be in the troll's advantage, and that encounter goes from scary to holy hell in a handbasket. Remember, trolls are there in their natural environment. Usually, the people, the party, the characters are passing through. If that's the case, make it so. Now, can you use trolls otherwise? Absolutely. One of my favorite uses of trolls was someone had polymorphed trolls permanently inside of a jar. And as long as they're inside that jar, that polymorph held firm. As soon as they tossed that jar and the jar broke open, out popped a pissed off troll that had been polymorphed for years, killing anything in its path. I don't remember what campaign that was, but it was on YouTube. And if I can never find it, I'll give them credit. But trolls can be used for a variety of different things. Their terrain is one of my favorite things to make the trolls unique and fit that specific environment. So guys, as always, this is just a creative way to use trolls. We don't even have to look at their stat block to understand how amazing they are. Using terrain, having their regenerative ability affect their tactics. If someone hits them with fire, they're gonna go after them or they're gonna run away. Fight, flight, advantage, ambush, and making trolls unique is really what makes a troll shine. So as always, guys, thank you for helping us grow the channel. Like, subscribe, share, repost, comment, do all the stuff of all the little buttons that are around this screen. And as always, we'll see you what time? Okay, we'll see you guys next time.